does get caught, and Stoic comes in from that back line, finds that stun, and now they have 3 heroes to take down Loisy with. Karstens rip apart Azteca on their own safe lane, and this is pretty much how the Treant Protector can play. Phantom Lancer, sure, while you leave him alone, Lenny is going to have a very awkward time, but taking out the Drow Ranger, I think that's going to be worth it for, you know, for their team. Lenny can just hang back, soak up that experience, while the Treant Protector and GZ Emptiness, all of them, they can just continue to roll down the Drow Ranger. At the same time, Emptiness, he took the creep aggro, and that will mean Kui will end up with 2 kills. In fact, they might just give Kui another. So Karstens, they bundle that one massively. Emptiness taking in the tower right click damage and taking in the tower aggro. That is a big mistake. You do not want to be doing that, and you don't want to be giving this Drow 488 gold just for free, just for sticking around in his own lane. The earlier kills on the Drow, they do not matter now, because you just give away so darn much. And I mean that's scary. That is definitely going to be really scary. Level 4 Drow at the 4-minute mark is no joke. Now you have the level 2 Frost Arrows. Now you have the level 2 multi-shot. Meanwhile, your own core Emptiness is about to hit his level 4. Right, so they can still bring it back. Of course they can. We're only 4.5 to 5 minutes in. But you do have to be careful with GZ not having his level 3. Now he does, but I mean, Loisy is level 3 as well. The level 2 Decay is going to be coming in. And I will add, since Nelsilu is asking, is Azteca good? Azteca are good. Azteca are definitely a team that I can say might be able to take a few wins off of the other teams in the tournament. But Karstens are the heavy favorites in this series. They, in my opinion, right? This is just my opinion. But I have been casting Karstens, or rather, actually both, right? I've been casting both the organization Karstens with their different rosters, and I've been casting these current players that are competing under the Karstens banner. I'm casting them in their European runs, and they are a formidable roster. They are a very formidable team, but you also have to consider that they are playing with ping. It's not exactly ideal conditions for them. As topside, Krish, he comes in with the Magnetize, with the Illuminate. Look at the damage. Krish has lost most of his HP here. Tries to go back in with another, or rather just dropping down the stones. Eventually he will go down, but has taken down Hatchet. And without their Timbersaw, they don't actually have a frontliner available. Stoic will eat a power shot. Mute coming in with another Illuminate, and a right click from Loisy will take off the Treant off the board. And now it is GZ. Drops down the Bramble Maze just to be able to get away. Might be possible, but he doesn't actually have the boots of speed. So Hatchet is going to give Mute the vision for that bind, and GZ will be the third and final casualty in favor of Azteca. And this is what I mean. Karstens are, 1, playing with ping, and 2, they are also playing with... It's not exactly a stand-in, because this is Krish's second series with Karstens in this tournament, and this is Karstens' second series. So I do think that Krish is going to be representing Karstens in the entire tournament here. Kui actually went down. That was a great pickup. And interestingly, for those of you who may be unfamiliar with me, I am taking my team to the Esports Nations Cup. We qualified. I actually recommended Krish for Karstens. I recommended 2 players, so I guess it worked out with Krish, and I'm happy for that. I genuinely think Krish is pretty good as both a core, a mid player and a carry player. And my recommendation was based off of, just casting Krish quite often, as well as, quite frankly, my team playing against Krish in the qualifiers. Loisy, he has seemingly walked himself into trouble. He will simply go down, but for Loisy, that's a free teleport, right? You have the ceaseless dirge, you go in, you die, you go back to the fountain. Although I'm pretty sure he's not using that as a teleport mechanism, simply because it's not going to be worth it. May not be worth it for Lenny in this position. He simply has nowhere to go. That is a very simple kill on the Phantom Lancer for as long as your Treant Protector is playing on that bot side. But then again, even if he's here, he can't do anything. You can't stop a Timbersaw from just taking out your PL. And that is the weakness of the Phantom Lancer in the laning phase. At the same time, he's still, you know, significantly further ahead of the Drow Ranger. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But for Jeezy, his world is about to come to a grinding halt as Mute and his Illuminate takes him out. And again, this is Mute's Keeper of the Light. You have to be wary of this. This is what he's going to do time and time again. Oh, a two-man shackle shot found by JY, but it won't change the Undying's fate, and the Tombstone should fall over here. Emptiness is trying to right-click it down by himself, is able to find it, and will immediately just go for the teleport away, but Mute and JY have already taken down Jeezy and Stoic, so it is one support for the cost of two, and for Karsten's, that's not going to be worth it. Mute is seemingly all over the place here. Right, he is not letting a single move by Karsten slip by Azteca, as they are able to protect their Drow Ranger. Sure, Kui has died twice, but he also has 3 kills, and he has 2 assists. He's ahead of the Phantom Lancer, and it's not that in that bad of a position. Especially since he can play that offlane, right? Centaur being there doesn't really threaten Kui as much as the Phantom Lancer is threatened by the Timbersaw.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And for the moment, it 11-7 on that score line, on that kill feed. It does seem like it's I mean, it's not that bad of a position to be in for either team, but this, you do have to find a way to shut down this Keeper of the Light. Mute, who is 4-0-2, will have the Boots of Travel in about 100 gold. As Krish, he goes in with a rolling boulder, smashes into Hatchet and takes him out. JY with the focus fire wants to take down Stoic, as Krish will disengage entirely. I'm very surprised that Krish didn't actually commit to a play, as the Illuminate does whiff and doesn't catch Lenny. But it's still risky. The Drow Ranger is also here, has revealed his position, so trying to contest against this much damage is simply not going to be possible. You will have to give up your tier 1 tower, but you've taken down the opposing side's safe lane tower, so at the end of the day, this is an equalizing factor and not an advantage building factor for the Radiant team. Both sides at pretty much a stalemate, right? At pretty much getting whatever they want. It is a 4 protect 1 draft from both teams. At the end, it will just come down to who's stronger between the Phantom Lancer and the Drow Ranger, as I do think both those carries are pretty much even. It comes down to how you play those 2 carries in the late game, how Kui is going to be holding his position or maneuvering around the map. You know, has to build up a Hurricane Pike this game. It is a core requirement. Normally you can stop at just a Dragon Lance, but a Hurricane Pike is a necessity at this point against the PL. I don't know if it'll be enough to keep him alive. I think the Swift Blink plus Hurricane Pike is truly when you're going to be online, as then you can, you know, you keep the Hurricane Pike for a safety net at all times, rather than having to use it to secure kills or something like that.
Coin.
Hatchet uses the overgrowth, and Lenny he will take out the Timber. Pretty good kill to be found. Lenny not going for the Diffusal Blade as of yet. He is going for the Manta style and will have it. Manta's not that bad. You dispel away the slow from the Keeper of the Light. You dispel or dodge away the Shackle Shot. And you can dispel away the Silence. I think this dispel on the Silence is probably the biggest factor going in favor of the Manta. Skrish, I mean, he goes in with the Magnetize. Terrorize is not going to be used. JY does get healed by the Illuminate, and Krish is now very low on his HP. Trying to make his way out, uses that Boulder Smash, but needs to find that Rolling Boulder. Zombies are on him, and he manages to dodge away the Power Shot with the Rolling Boulder that came online at the very last second, but GZ is the one in trouble. Simply gets hacked to death by the Timber Saw, and even Stoic is gonna get dove. Oh, look at the damage! Is Stoic just dead? The Whirling Blade, or rather the Whirling Chakram, actually. It's the Chakram. Not the Whirling Death is just his first ability. The Chakram almost took out Stoic there. But the problem is, even if you don't take down Stoic, you're still applying a lot of pressure near the tier 1. Emptiness is able to find that Hoofstorm as Krish comes flying in with the Rolling Boulder. It's Hatchet who is in big trouble. Lenny tries to take him out with the right clicks, and it's going to be enough. Jeezy coming in with the assist. And Mute teleports out. Both Mute as well as Kui, they are at the top of the network chart. It's a pretty much good state of the game. I think the Timbersaw is gonna hit his power spikes a lot, or rather just the general power spike that Timbersaw hits enables him to fight. Meanwhile for the Centaur, it's mostly that split push, or rather just frontline potential that he offers. Overgrowth has been committed as Krish. He rolls away. In fact, he rolls away into Kui. Emptiness does have a stun there as Krish dodges away the Illuminate, but Hatchet will be able to go in with a Timber Chain. Meanwhile, it's a double edge found on Kui. Both cores having been traded, it is a pretty worth it end result for the side of the Dire for Carstens, but they might actually lose more. I think Jeezy, as soon as he's out of the Shadow Realm, is gonna get slowed down. He's stuck inside the Roche Pit, and he is just dead. Still, I will say, taking out the Drow Ranger while Lenny is farming and losing 2 supports, I wouldn't actually say that that's bad for Carstens. I mean, just taking a look at the fact that the Wind Ranger had also died, I think it's a very favorable exchange for Carstens' lineup. For both teams, it's the formula is simple. Your carry does not die, you're in a good spot, right? It doesn't matter who else dies. It doesn't matter if your entire team is dying, as long as your carry is farming away. Well, to be fair, that slightly matters. You're going to be really far behind if it's your entire team, but you get the idea, right? It's the fact that it needs to be all hands on deck to realize the potential of a Drow Ranger. As he continues to farm,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Earth's bounty.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
and it's pretty much okay, right? It's pretty much the state of the game is. we do see a team fight having been brewed up. Loisy, he is there with the Undying as GZ ends up going down. Krish has to disengage, has the movement speed advantage coming in. The Cobalt Cup as well, 10% movement speed increase. It is plenty at the level 1, or rather for a tier 1 neutral. Yeah, it was tier 1 neutral. Oh, Hatchet, he just dives in with a Timber Chain. And Stoic, despite of standing in his own tier 2 tower, will still fall. It's a 3,000 net worth advantage right now, as again, this is the power spike that I was talking about. Hatchet with his power spikes, he's able to tank up for his team and apply a lot of damage. The pure damage coming in from the Timber, plus the magical damage coming in from the Keeper of the Light, it is devastating. Not to mention this power shot, this level 4 power shot is 470 magical damage. I don't actually think that it's possible to survive at this stage against this much damage coming in from Astika. As Emptiness does take out Hatchet, it is a wonderful kill to be able to get, as it brings the net worth lead down a notch. You still have to do something about that Drow, Kui, who is essentially free farming. Sure, Lenny is too, but the Drow Ranger farms faster simply because of the multi-shot. Right, Lenny has to expend his spare lances, as JY is able to pick up another kill. I'm missing quite a few of those. Or quite a few of these. But as soon as I pan the camera in towards that fight, the fight seems to be over. That's been happening quite often. Seems like both teams are inadvertently shy of the camera. Panned on towards their heroes. Three dragonflies. If any of you can guess how many total dragonflies there are in a Dota 2 game, you will get a prize. I don't guarantee it being a good prize, but it's still a prize. Mute, he falls, or rather, he makes sure that GZ falls. And again, this Keeper of the Light is 6-0 and 7. They haven't been able to touch him. Mute will have an Octarine core soon, and when you have that, it becomes really hard. His Chakra Magic works on Loisy so that you can use a double decay. It also works on a Timber Saw, so their double whirling death is going to be around 580 or 480 magical damage, but more so around 600 damage, simply because you also cause attribute loss. And if you're a strength-based hero, that it makes it really hard. If you're the Phantom Lancer with who gets hit by that, your armor gets reduced because your agility gets reduced, and it's not that less of a loss. It's a 13% loss on your agility, which at this point is like 12, or rather maybe even 13 agility, which is 2 armor. I think it's 2 armor. Should be 2 armor. Maybe slightly more, but it would be around 2. So it's not that useful against agility heroes. The damage is still going to be insane, of course, but I would say it's more useful on these strength-based heroes, as they directly lose HP as a result of that attribute loss. Lenny has the Manta Style as well as the Aghanim Scepter, and approaching Roshan might be very risky. Corsens are not going to give this one up. Lenny's going to go in. Emptiness, he finds a 2-man house jump, but Crash going in with a rolling boulder. Magnetize has also been used, and Mute, his streak might just come to an end. It's Hatchet who will Timber Chain away. Stoic has also fallen as the Tombstone gets taken out. Lenny, he goes all in towards his Drow Ranger. It is now carry versus carry, as JY tries to help out his Drow, but he can't really do much to Lenny now, can he? Kui finding a great illusion dodge. Spirit Lance gets whiffed, but Emptiness, he is coming in, misses the hoof stomp. Kui is still trying to rotate his way away, very close to his high ground. Slow down with that Spirit Lance once more. The heal Soul Rip, not enough by Loisy. It is going to be Corsens who brute force their way through to a team fight victory as they take down Loisy. JY now next up in trouble. Emptiness has that Blink Dagger, is going to be going in for a Hoof Stomp as well as the double edge, and that will result in a full team wipe coming out by the side of Karstens. They only lost their mid laner as well as their off laner, and in the end, it is the Phantom Lancer, it is Lenny, who will place himself, cement himself at the very top of the net worth chart with about 15,000 net worth, and I assume the experience is also up there. He is level 17, almost has hit his level 18 mark. Oh, that was exciting. That is the kind of action that you want to see in the game to wake you up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'll take that.
Emptiness is feeling pretty empty, but no, Jeezy is here. You won't feel empty with a Dark Willow nearby or your support. Emptiness never teleported away, so in the end he'll have to stampede away. Should be able to find his escape route, and will result in a death, but now the stampede is going to be on cooldown for the next 90 seconds. So maybe there is an alternate play to be had if you're Azteca. Blink Dagger up for this Timber. Hatchet now has that one flying in, so now he can go with the Blink Dagger in instead of the Timber Chain in, and have that Timber Chain for his disengagement tool. Roshan is still up. Neither side wants to approach that target position. Ooh, Hatchet. He gets sniped out, and right in time for the Tormentor. I don't know if they were looking to play on the Timber or the Tormentor, but they get the best of both worlds with a pickoff and a shard to boot. It will be going the way of Jeezy, who now has that upgrade to the Cursed Crown. Throw brambles around the Cursed Crown AoE means that it's going to be risky for someone to try and act as a body if someone gets hit or stunned up. And now you have an Eye of Scotty coming up for Lenny. This is, and once again, the net worth doesn't really reflect the fact that I think Karstens are pretty much further ahead. Sure, Chris doesn't have as much net worth, but his impact comes in from the Magnetize, has that Sanjay and Gaia for the very least, and Brow Ranger. Kui ran into trouble right there. Loyalty will also fall, and with the death of Kui, this is going to be a tier 2 tower, maybe even Roshan afterwards. It's going to be hard to take down Roshan. I think we can potentially respawn by that time, but it's a big window. It is definitely a very big window. As Lenny walks up to the high ground, this is just a casual siege. It is not a committal, at least from what I can tell. Karstens will be going back and will eventually move inside of that Roche pit. This is their time to do so if they want to actually go for it, but Lenny has already teleported towards that bot side. I mean, Roshan's right there, but I think teleporting here means that you're going to be farming up the jungle. Because if you wanted to farm, you could have done that in that Radiant Triangle where you already were. This...
Radiant are
they do go inside of the Roche pit, and Carstens should be able to take it down without any kind of a contest coming in. The only one who can try to make a sacrificial play is that Timber, but you don't want to lose your Timber Saw. Azteca, do they really want to fight against the Aegis? Krish activates his BKB. He sees everyone, much to his surprise probably, as then he goes in once more, trying to take out that Tombstone. Will be successful. Loyalty is now the one in trouble, as they have too much of a frontline capacity, as it's proving to be a bit too much for the Radiant side. Azteca won't be able to get out with Hatchet. He will go down. Lenny has that Aegis, so he can now continue to press on forward. Kui will get hit by the rolling boulder coming in from Krish, as Lenny wants to take out the Keeper of the Light. Emptiness will find the kill on the Drow Ranger, as 4 heroes from Azteca fall. And it is the side of Carstens who have the advantage in this fight. They also still are in possession of that Aegis, as Mute does make his way out, but the rest of his team doesn't. And Azteca trying to force that fight in a very awkward position. They were walking up the high ground to Carstens, and they didn't have the Aegis. They knew they were fighting into the Aegis. I suppose the idea was you take a fight there, even if you lose. If you take out the Aegis, it's pretty much worth it. But running into a Phantom Lancer is much more different than when he's running towards you. Mute. Ooh, Stoic almost found the cancel on that teleport. Hatchet continues to farm away.
Middle tower is under attack.
As Carstens, they will spot out Queasy. He revealed his position for just a second, but that is exactly the time that they need. It is going to be Kui who will go down, and now it is Loisy, the one in trouble. Hatchet goes in, has that Spirit Vessel burn as well as the Eye of Scotty. He doesn't actually heal as much as he would like to think. GZ is the casualty, but JY, I think his life is going to be forfeit too on the Red Ranger. He will go down. Mute trying to make his way back into the fountain, hit by that Soul Burn, as Emptiness will again miss that Hearthstone, but they'll be able to find Mute right outside of his own fountain. It is Carstens now toying around with Azteca, who have made blunders, right? Who have made pretty much similar mistakes as Lenny. Ends up with a rampage, and this game is kind of over. 5 minutes is all it really took for one side to come out ahead. And again, they had the power spikes, but so did Carstens. And quite frankly, they gave Lenny way too much in this game. Like, just simply way too much. Kui will just call GG. They will realize this. They will just tap out despite of having 2 lanes of barracks. They know that there's no way they can actually take a fight against Carstens. Not with the way that the things have been going for them. Mute had a fantastic game on the Keeper of the Light, but they just couldn't capitalize on that. In the end, Emptiness got what he wanted. Lenny got what he wanted. And even Krish, he was coming in with impact despite not having that much farm, because at the end of the day, he still is an Earth Spirit, and he still does have Spell Amp at the back of that Sanjin Kaya. Of course, Carstens were behind 3,000 net worth, and, Azteca did make them sweat. Can they take it even further? Can they make Carstens bleed? Is the question. We will be back with Lunar Horse Trophy right after a short break, guys, to find out the end result of this series, if it is going to be an end result or just in hiatus in the case that Azteca takes it to a game 3. But regardless, we will find out, and I hope that you all will be there to find out with me, as we will be back pretty soon. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned. Even at that 30-minute mark, even if you find optimal farm, you still don't have as much damage as you would like to. What exactly are they going to be throwing inside of the Chronos Chair once it does come out? The Techie's Bomb? Sure, that's okay. I suppose Dawnbreaker can also come in with a Solar Guardian. That might be okay too. And the Zeus with the Nimbus. So they do have some amount of damage, but I don't know if it'll be enough. I do think that there's going to be a weight on GZ's shoulders this game to be able to find those rotations with the Techies. He needs to have those blast stops come in, and that is essentially primarily their win condition. They are playing with a 4p1, but I think Azteca's drop is much better. I really do think that this Snapfire plus Tusk combo is going to be doing really well considering the lane that they're against. Mid lane Ember versus Zeus is also a bit of an even matchup. You really only need the infused raindrops, or rather just upgrade the Flame Guard, max out the Flame Guard, and even the carry matchup, right? Shadow Fiend versus Faceless Void. Shadow Fiend just comes in with so much of that right click damage that the Faceless Void is going to struggle to do the same thing.
Prepare for battle.
Dead. Yes.
That was unreal.
Money and bones! Money and bones!
Mute is going to be brought in, and they will go all in. Once again, Carstens are able to draw first blood. I mean, it's kind of awkward when you also lose, or rather, give away first blood to Crush, right? It's a mid lane kill. And in fact, it's going to be Mute on the carry Shadow Fiend. This time around, it is Kui on the mid lane Ember. This is something that Azteca really like to do. They switch around their mid lane and their carry, or rather mid lane player and carry lane player around, right, with each other. Sometimes it's Kui on the mid side, sometimes it's Mute. And it's very hero dependent. I think Kui plays the Spirits, he plays the Pangolier and Sand King. Those are the heroes that Kui likes to play on the mid side. And Mute, when he's the one who's going mid, it's usually on the puck. It's usually on the Keeper of the Light. As I'm pretty sure Ashika have also played the Queen of Pain, but I'm not sure who went mid when that happened. Right now, though, Shadow Fiend going down isn't going to hurt too much for the Shadow Fiend, simply because it's so early on that you don't really lose any gold at the back of your death. Of course, first blood gold going the way of the Zeus is definitely going to be something that Carstens are going to be happy about, gaining up that momentum already heading into it. And we'll see. It's not going to be the Tusk, or rather, it's not the Tusk plus Snapfire combo that I was expecting. It's actually the Rubik and the Snapfire. I suppose it's okay because you do have that lift for that setup on Lenny. You know, lift him in closer to the Snapfire, so the damaging output increases from the Snapfire. Scatterblast is going to come in. And I do think the target for that should be Stoic. But even then, Stoic might just have the brain sap. As Lenny plus Stoic lay in the right clicks, JY throws out that Fade Bolt, and JY will live. Hatchet hits his level 2, activates that cookie, and stuns up Lenny, who has no other choice but to time walk out. So a pretty good kill for the Dire side, but as I say, that is exactly the way that it started off in the previous game. Carstens got first blood, and Azteca found the second blood. It's what happens in the mid game that counts, and I do think that Carstens are a lot stronger at that mid game timing. Like I actually think they are considerably stronger at that mid game timing compared to Azteca. Oh, Jeezy. Tag team has been activated, and Jeezy, even though he has a taser, might just end up with a kill. In fact, it'll go the way of Emptiness. One Celestial Hammer, and that will be the Tusk Dead. Emptiness, a happy Dawnbreaker, if there is such a thing. Remember, Dawnbreaker as a hero has no memory. Oh, Emptiness, he wants to go in. There is no snowball, and a blast off comes in by Jeezy. Disarm has been applied on that Shadow Fiend, but Mute has that Lotus, and a triple raise will be enough to take out Jeezy. Now Emptiness is in danger. He does have that Celestial Hammer coming back up. He throws it out, and in fact wasn't able to clip Mute, who does not have the mana for an additional raise. One more hit coming in from Emptiness will do the trick, and Mute has the raise coming up now, so that will be another kill going the way of the Shadow Fiend. I do not think that's worth it for Carstens to give up 2 kills to an SF carry just to be able to take down one support. Now, they did go all in, which is the nature of a Techies and a Dawnbreaker. So when you do go all in, you are going to be vulnerable if you aren't able to secure the kill in time. And the other side is allowed to dish out a few of their own. Bot lane. No time dilation available, but the time walk is there, and that will enable the kill on JY. Stoic will end up with that one. And it's not that bad of a start for Carstens, but their Dawnbreaker truly is struggling. Only about 11 CS for Emptiness. And this was something that, you know, he struggled with lost hits last series as well. So maybe it's the ping issues, perhaps, because it's not normally, you know, you don't normally see this happening. Of course, against Team Gens, when Emptiness and the co did play with them, I'll have to hold that thought. Topside, Stoic has fallen elsewhere on the map, and topside, no one is going to fall. It does seem like both sides are going to play it safe, and Emptiness will not dive the tier 1 tower, despite of the fact that the SF was very low on his HP. Oh, Lenny, he went down. Raises are going to be coming out by Mute as the Ice Shards get thrown out by Loisy. But still, it's action towards that bot side, which is seemingly more interesting for the moment. Despite of all of that posturing on that top lane, it's coming down to a knife's edge. Or a razor's edge.
Radiant are scanning.
Jay-Z thinking about going in. Goes in with the blast off. Brain Sap is there, and Mute will fall. Loisy, now the one in trouble, has that snowball coming in and might be able to get out, but it's impossible. It's just one more hit. GZ will be able to secure it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, another attempt on Mute. This time the disarm will make sure that Mute falls. Krish is Thunder God's Wrath also came in handy, but Emptiness will go down. But I do think that is simply going to be very well worth it for Mute. Unfortunately, it is going to come at a cost as Kui comes in with the Ember. Jeezy is going to fall, and Loisy got the kill. Taken away from Kui at the back of a blood grenade. That is not that great as it could have been.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
That could have been the opportunity for the Ember Spirit to snowball, but instead he only ends up with about 44 gold compared to the 200 plus he was ideally supposed to grab.
damage empowers me.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, Loisy. Tag team activated. Jeezy is gonna fall down. Emptiness is gonna come back with a Solar Guardian, but he's coming back into the 4, especially Quee's amplified damage. And that will be a double kill coming out for JY. 9-9, Carsens have the kill feed evened out against them. And it's
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
not a terrible state of affairs. When you take a look at the net worth, it is almost 4,000 for the Zeus. And the rest of Carsens, or rather the rest of Astica, they're just now on the 3,000 mark. But this is going to be a very impactful Zeus game. Krish, he is 2-1, has a regeneration rune, so he can farm up all of these stacks. I mean, they're not that many to be fair, but still, he can farm those up regardless. And Stoic will also have some neat experience coming in, as he was around Krish at that time. JY is dead. Thunder God's Wrath is going to take him out. They also get a glimpse of where everyone is around the map. So it is going to be Hatchet in danger. He will teleport back. However, Loisy, the same can't be said for him. Ooh, Krish died towards that mid side. Great kill to be found, as Loisy will eventually go down. But the kill on Krish is going to be massive. He gives away his killing spree to an offlane core Snapfire. Remember, this is not a support Snapfire, so the fact that he gets the kill is actually really good for him. Stoic, he'll come in with a Nightmare. Blood Grenade also thrown out. Has that Brain Sap. In fact, they will drop away the Chronosphere just to be able to get that kill. It will still be Stoic who'll end up with that one, but Jeezy was able to take out the tower. So a kill on the offlane Snapfire, a tower, and that's worth it. Even if the Faceless Void doesn't get the assist, or rather the kill credit, he still walks away with about 100 gold. Has put his Chronosphere on cooldown, so he found, you know, an objective or a win condition ticked off, or I would say a minor win condition, the side quest version of a win condition. Side quest in comparison to the main story, of course. Shadow Fiend continuing to farm up, but this time the Dawnbreaker has also overtaken everyone else from Astica. Mute and Emptiness are pretty much neck and neck even in terms of net worth, but the Shadow Fiend farms up a lot faster, so I wouldn't expect Mute to be down for too long. In fact, he's already back up.
Good to be good.
Oh, Emptiness. He sees Mute, and he will make a play for him. Fiend's Grip is there as well. A few right clicks will do the trick, and in the end, you'll drop down your Starbreaker and take down that Shadow Fiend. Mute very far away from his own, or rather from his tier 2. But Lenny also dies, so it's a carry for a carry. As soon as Carsens gets something, they lose something. And I would actually say the Faceless Void hurts you more because you can't flash farm. The Shadow Fiend at the very least can still flash farm, can accelerate his farm decently enough, but the Faceless Void can't do that. Oh, Stoic, he holds Hatchet in. Solar Guardian is also going to come down. Loyalty dodges it away with his rolling, or rather, it's Krish who will end up with a double kill. Solar Guardian was also stolen by JY, and Krish is looking for the triple and will be able to find it. JY goes down. Zeus gaining about 1,000 gold plus in that last team fight. Level 11 at the 11-minute mark, and this is looking fantastic for the side of Carsens. They're now on a 2,000 net worth advantage. And sure, there's a Shadow Fiend on the other side who is farming away, and you don't have a Faceless Void who has as much farm, or a comparable amount of farm, in regard to just what he's going to be able to do.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
GZ and Stoic disengage, but Hatchet, he throws out the Mortimers. GZ might just end up going down here, but the Mortimers, they are at max range, can't actually close out the kill. So pretty well worth it for the side of Carstens. They know that that ability is not going to be on cooldown. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what the Shadow Fiend actually has by now. It's a Falcon Blade as well as the Yasha. And he's going for the Kaya and Yasha build. I'm not too sure about how I feel about the Kaya and Yasha anymore. Ooh, Hatchet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He goes down towards that bot side once more. GZ coming up with the plays. He has about 8 assists and 4 kills. So he's been involved in 12 out of the 17 kills here. Stoic is also 3, 2, and 6 as they will break through the first tower of the game. Or rather, the second tower of the game. Solar Guardian is going to come down right at the very spot of where Emptiness actually is. Stolen away by the Rubik as JY comes in too. There is a Chronosphere available. Queen needs to be super careful. Lenny can drop the Chrono if he wants to, and probably will. GZ was able to get the kill on Mute, and the Chrono will make sure that Kui also goes down. However, GZ has lost his life, but I suppose that is going to be very well worth it. Both cores dying from the other side, and you only lose an offlane and a pause 4. I'd say that's really good for the Radiant lineup, even if the net worth is pretty much even. It's about who gets the net worth, right? Your supports maybe having an additional 400 gold going in their little piggy banks, but oh, Lenny, oh, he time walked into the ice shards, and Lenny's just gonna get raised down. Stoic will join him in the grave, and that is coincidentally very, you know, mechanical errors. They happen every now and then. You don't want to time walk closer to your ally because your ally is going to be about to be hit by the ice shards, and you're a faceless void. You are not going to be able to fight as quick, or rather that hard.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Battle Fury is still not up for the Faceless Void though, despite of it being the we're approaching that 16-minute mark. He's still quite a few ways away from the Battle Fury. He needs that 650 gold recipe to be able to craft it up. And they are hunting, no doubt, for Lenny, as the Mortimers start to come flying out, and even the Rubik's stolen Solar Guardian comes in. So a nice cleanup kill on the Dawnbreaker. Emptiness goes down, you take down a tier 1 tower, you get 2 birds in 1 stone. Is it stone? It is stone.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Fiend's Grip once more. Blast Off comes in as well as Krish drops down that Thunder God's Wrath, and Kui, every single time you get hit by the Fiend's Grip and Krish is nearby, or maybe even GZ being nearby, is enough, as we just saw.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Onward.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It is
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still-
Radiant are scanning.
going to be Stoic, as well as the Blast Off coming in towards that Shadow Fiend. He is going to melt. Toska does come in with the snowball on the Fiend. Solar Guardian though comes down from Emptiness, and JY is in trouble. Has nowhere to really go, not against that Starbreaker that comes in with the Shard. Has that debuff immunity, and the Faceless Void, he comes in with a nice Chronosphere, but it only clips Emptiness, or rather Hatchet. He wanted to get the Ember Spirit down too, but the Ember, he's looking for the chase on Krish, will not be able to find it. That is an entire team wipe onto Azteca. Carsens now have the advantage in the palm of their hand. Luckily surviving on Krish. 322 gold lost for the Dire side and 2540 gained for the Radiant side. And once again, it is the Dawnbreaker who is acting as a showstopper in this game. Oh, GG. Spots at the blast off, or rather, the toss. Thunder God's Wrath will take out Loisy. As there's a full duration Fiend's Grip on JY, who is very low on his HP, and the Ether Lens from Stoic comes in handy. That Brain Sap cost range is ridiculous. Kind of. Lenny may not have the same kind of farm as the Shadow Fiend does. He is 2,000 net worth behind the SF, but quite frankly, Emptiness, the kind of game he's having, has the Echo Saber, will have the Harpoon up soon, and once you have that, you can potentially solo kill the Rubik over on that backline if you want to, or if you have to. And you do kind of have to. They do find Stoic. Can he make his way out? The cookie actually missed. And so Stoic will survive. They will still bring Stoic back with a lift. I don't know why he was sticking around that mid lane. He actually went back and forth 3 times over.
Dire are scanning.
As they look towards Krish, this would be a massive kill if they're able to find Krish. Has the Mario jump away, but the Searing Chains comes in. Snowball is also going to land. Solar Guardian trying to buy Krish some time, and it has! However, they are still able to close that gap. Lenny, though, comes in with a Chronosphere, catching that Shadow Fiend, will be able to take him out, and now makes his way towards Hatchet, who has nowhere to really go. Krish with a double kill, and Lenny with a double kill as well. And in the end, despite of that looking so good for Azteca, turns out to be a complete wash. Ember versus Faithless Void. A very interesting matchup happening on that mid lane, or rather on that top lane. As they are looking, Fiend's Rip comes in, GG. Or rather, Snowball saved by Loisy saves their Ember. Faithless Void has a time walk away, and the Mortimers, they are not going to land on the kill, or rather secure the kill. In the end, it will be ultimates wasted on that top side, as Krish, he does not have Thunder God's Wrath here anymore either. Krish has the bounty rune. Grish, he is gonna get hit by the snowball. Loisy does find the kill there. GZ is able to pick that one up. Techies is going to be brought back, and it's a stolen Fiend's Grip by the Rubik. JY is getting plenty of good spells, and Lenny even throws a tip out for Jeezy. Am I sensing a bit of frustration on the side of Corstens? Probably not. It was probably just a fun tip that Lenny sent out. And Corsens will get back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What's over there?
Dire are scanning.
Thunder God's Wrath does get sent out, and they know now that they're inside the smoke of deceit. No one was really revealed on the map outside of, you know, patches of vision. As the hero doesn't get revealed if they're in the smoke, but you do get that, you know, area of effect where the Thunder God's Wrath actually lands. And so they know pretty much where Azteca were. Now Hatchet reveals himself towards that bot lane, and they want to take the Tormentor down. And unfortunately for Carsens, no one's really in the position to contest this Tormentor. It should just go in the hands of the Rubik or the Toss. Either way, it's a great short game for both teams. Krish trying to snipe out the Tormentor with Nimbus. Oh, Krish! Ends up with a triple kill! Just popped the Thunder God's Wrath. I do believe the Nimbus gave him a bit of vision, but man, oh man, that was fantastic. He ends up picking up about 1,500 gold at the back of those 3 kills. Has that refresher as well, so I do believe there was a double Thunder God's Wrath coming out by Krish. And now the game is really hard because now you have a Zeus with an Aghanim's plus a refresher at the 25-minute mark. And it only gets stronger from here. You want the Octarine Core, then you start building up those Divine Rapiers, right? For the magical damage amplification that they give you, 25% each.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Oh, the Bane does get caught. As even Lenny gets caught, hit by that snowball, as well as the Walrus Punch, but Lenny will be able to time walk it away. Just brush it off for the moment, but you do have to be careful about that Requiem. Oh, JY is dead to the Nimbus for about 50 seconds. The Bane is respawning in about 20. So it will be a 5v4 the other way around. It will be a 5v4 against Azteca, as the Shadow Fiend is looking onward. May want to go for a play on the
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Faceless Void if he can find the right angle, if he can find the right target. Has the BKB available, but again, the BKBs don't help you in this specific game against the Faceless Void. It can certainly help you against the Zeus, assuming you don't take in too much damage before you are able to use BKB.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Polar Guardian is gonna come down. Loisy was able to use the snowball, but won't be able to make his way out of this precarious position. Thunder God's Wrath will once again be there as they know where everyone is. It is the Shadow Fiend. Mute has to activate his BKB, but he is just one right click away from falling down. Starbreaker, or rather the Celestial Hammer, will be the way that Mute dies.
Dire's courier has been killed.
And now it is looking incredibly difficult for the side of Azteca. They are 14,000 net worth behind. And they're even gonna lose Hatchet. Carstens not taking it slow, not taking it easy as they take down Kui. And again, they're making it look super easy. This combo with the Zeus is devastating Azteca right now. I'm not too sure how much of a fight they have left in them, but they do still have all of their tier 2 towers as well as their tier 3s. And I mean, here, on the bright side, the Radiant side have such an abysmally bad pushing lineup. Like, none of their heroes are good at pushing.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Krish will make sure the tier 2 tower on that mid lane goes down, and the rest of Krish's team, Carstens, will make sure that they are able to collect Roshan off.
Should help.
Snapfire needs to be careful. Hatchet doesn't have much impact, right? 5, 8, and 5.
Dire's bottom
Oh,
tower
Krish. He is gonna get engaged upon. Requiem will be sent out as well. A few raises will do the trick. Krish has no recourse. Will drop like a fly.
Radiant's
Squatted down by Mute. Revenge for his earlier triple kill. Revenge for, honestly, just the whole game. He is 17, 3, and 13. Right? If it's about revenge, then there's like just I think you'd have to spend the rest of the tournament just finding revenge on Krish for this game. I mean, the 23,000 net worth almost. Right? Had he not gone down, he would have been 23,000. And you do have to think about this Faceless Void who's on your high ground. Lenny just taking out the tier 3 tower. Loisy comes in, but can't stick around. Lenny does have a support beside him, but in the end he will walk away from this position, knowing the rest of his team can't follow him to battle. Has the Aghanim Scepter as well on the Faceless Void. Gets hit by the Nightmare, but he's pretty much okay. JY with an Aghanim Scepter of his own. Oh, no, JY. I mean, is that really all it takes? I think the Dawnbreaker was also there to apply some nice bit of damage. As Jeezy, he dives right in with the blast off. Lenny also goes in with the time walk and needs to be able to time walk back. Fiend's Grip has been committed. Discoordination coming up by Carstens as they don't actually have their right targets picked up, but the Solar Guardian does drop down. It was Kui who got hit by the chain lock. However, they are still going to be able to take down Stoic. Faceless Void is going to respawn as Mute is also back into the fight, but you have to be careful about this Krish. He is around, has the Nimbus at the ready should things become any more difficult. As a two-man Chronos Spirit comes out by Lenny, Fire Snap Cookie is not going to work out. Chris should be able to take out this Shadow Fiend as Mute will go down, instantly buys back into the game. Kui will also drop. Azteca will lose one lane of the barracks at the very least. Or rather, Garcens decide to go back, leaving the barracks intact. Well, I mean, it's not exactly intact, but it is, it's not out of tact either.
Radiant are scanning.
Time is money.
A fitting bounty. Yes.
Radiant are scanning.
Loisy is able to use the Walrus Punch, but they have the Fiend's Grip. They have Mute locked in their crosshairs. In fact, it'll just be the Nimbus that takes him out.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
GY. Ooh. Okay, Lenny. He just simply melts. Emptiness might be able to take out the Rubik, but no, everyone else shows up, including Kui. Emptiness uses his BKB, backs away, but the Ember, he wants to charge in. Does find Stoic, and the Mortimers start to rain down Hellfire. Emptiness is being chased over here. Kui should have another set of Searing Chains, and will be able to intercept the Dawnbreaker. At the end of the day, it's not going to be such a simple game for Carstens. Even though they are consistently, like, pretty much very far ahead. You have an entire Divine Rapier on Critch, and unless he drops that, it's going to be really hard for the Dire side to come back from this kind of a position. You have a full Scythe of Vice built up for the Snapfire. Hasn't gone for anything else. I mean, sure, the Yasha, Kaya, Blink Dagger, BKB, those are key items for the Snapfire. And Hatchet is actually the most farmed hero in the game right now. Mute actually almost died just to the Zeus ultimates. Refresher is also available for the Zeus if he wants to target down the fountain. But no, he'll just rather, Krish will rather just save that for when his ultimate comes off of cooldown, then apply it in a team fight. Oh, he's thinking about it and takes down Mute! Krish found the kill, and that should really explain the state of the game here, right? If your carry Shadow Fiend is dying that easily, despite of actually activating the BKB, or rather his BKB was on cooldown, then what chance do you really have?
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks is falling. Dire are scanning.
This will provide.
Locked down inside of their own high ground right now. Mines planted by GZ all over. It is a death sentence to walk into that part of the trees. But mines are in, coming in from JY2. This is now turned into a game of Minesweeper. It's less Dota, more Minesweeper right now. Daedalus is up for the Faceless Void as the Ember Spirit wants a Remnant forward. He catches Stoic. Mute trying to activate his BKB, but in the end, it's a 3-man Chronosphere. Solar Guardian also comes down, and it will be Azteca who will lose their entire lineup. Will buy back into it to try and fight back, of course, but in the end, it's a massive and maybe even fatal blow as Kui drops. He does not have a buyback. Or rather, he actually does have a buyback. I lied. Everyone has a buyback. But at this stage of the game, it's pretty much done and dusted. Emptiness will break away all of those mines before going down. Garsen certainly having their fun with it. Oh, Hatchet. He decides to go in. Faceless Void also decides to go in as Hatchet is going to fall here. GZ goes in and the hits from the Faceless Void are simply too much. Hatchet is dead for about 120 seconds. But Garsens are also pretty low on their HP. Krish has 2 Divine Rapiers, only needs about 20 more seconds for his second Thunder, or rather, it's just his Thunder God's Wrath. And you can't get hit by that. It just takes away around 1,000 HP. Mute has thrown out his Requiem. Lenny activates his BKB, goes back. Thunder God's Wrath is now back up, but Mute has gone down. And we'll see exactly how much damage it will do once the Faceless Void jumps in. But Garsens, they will decide to go back right when the game can be ended here. I suppose they're low on their HP, so they want to make sure that they can, they have it in the bag before they go there. Okay, they'll use the Solar Guardian just to heal. Very interesting. It wasn't even a Scepter Solar Guardian, mind you, for additional healing. It was just the random Solar Guardian. Krish now has that refresher built up, and the rest of Azteca are respawning. In about 5 seconds, you'll have both your Shadow Fiend as well as your Snapfire. Stoic, he goes in, drops down that Fiend's Grip as well as a Nightmare on that Tusk, disables them both. But GZ, he went in with the blast off in the wrong target. Solar Guardian is going to come down. It's a 3-man Chronosphere, and that should just be it. Garsens will wipe the floor with Azteca. Lenny as well as Krish finding 2 kills. Krish finds the kill on Mute. 24, 3, and 24 as the kill feed. Mute will buy back into it, try and take down Emptiness. How do they have so many of these buybacks still up? It's truly a wonder. But in the end, Emptiness will go down. Lenny trying to take out that barracks will not be successful. I am actually very surprised on how they have these many buybacks. But oh man, it's just one Thunder God's Wrath.
Well, what did you expect?
3 heavenly jump charges. I would actually imagine that 2 would be more than enough for a level 25 talent, but they have to give him 3.
That was unreal. That was unreal.
There we go. Mute is dead. I don't really know what to say to that. Like, there's not too much analysis that I can do about just 2,000. How much? 2,500 damage coming out just at the back of Krish using 2 of his spells. Like, he presses a few buttons and he does 2,509 total damage. More than the Shadow Fiend's HP pool.
Attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Time Walk applied, another 3-man Chronosphere. Do they have enough damage? And it does certainly seem like they do. Loisy will be hit by just numerous amounts of bashes, but then he has to get back. No more BKB available. He'll get hit by that snowball, but GZ comes in with a blast off. And GZ should be able to secure the kill there. Azteca, who only have their Rubik left. JY does have the Aeon disc, but at the end of the day, GG will be called by Kui. Azteca, they lose the series 2-0 against Carcens, who quite frankly looked dominant. Like, you couldn't win. Krish, with the kind of start that he had with that Tormentor kill, a triple kill with his Thunder God's Wrath, 26 and 3 and 26. This is why I was mentioning his Zeus is fantastic. This is why I was mentioning that Krish is a fantastic core player. Like, quite frankly, he just skilled this entire server. Oh man, it's definitely going to be very interesting to see how far Carcens are able to go, not just here, but just overall generally, right? I have massive appreciation, massive, I wouldn't say expectations, but I would say hope that they do end up making it towards some of those bigger stages. Of course, for now, guys, we do still have one more series. That series will take place in about half an hour. And that will, I will actually tell you who that's going to be between. It is going to be between DireBorn and NEXA. That is going to be our next series. Of course, half an hour, so you have some time. You can go find yourself some breakfast, some tea, some lunch, brunch, whatever have you. But make sure to be back. This is your host, Daltrus. I will be back for the DireBorn NEXA series right after a half an hour of a break. So I'll see you then.